Oh, goodness. Good morning, everyone. I'm hoping that you can hear me. I am hoping that you can see me. Now that I'm back home, I had to reset up the Mac, turn it back on, and there was an update wanting to be done, which I haven't done yet. But the eCam wanted to be done, so I did do that. So that's the delay. Otherwise, I probably would have been on time at 8 o'clock, but I figure with the new transitioning into the daylight savings, that's allowable. So there we go. Hi, Rod from Shaz. Hi, Shaz. I gather you had an interesting day the night before. Yesterday we didn't connect, but that's all right. Good morning, Keza. Fat fingers, yes. I was thinking that. So yes, I am home. We came back yesterday, just a little earlier than we anticipated, and we'll see. We'll see. Well, it's a little more comfortable at home at the moment, so good. Yes, can see and hear me. It was actually fairly crowded, crowded-ish. We're starting to get wainy wet at the shack. Anyway, for reasons that may be revealed or not, we did get to come home earlier than anticipated. So we're here for our daily Lenormand card spread reading from the comfort of home with the use of the lovely Logitech webcams and the Mac computer. I'm so much more comfortable using these, and the iPad is now fully charged. It found its home with the connection of its charger and was able to do that. So good morning, Jonette. Lovely to have you here. I don't think I've seen your name before, but I might have. It is school holidays still, plus the weather is wild. It was quite a drive coming back home. Not that there was much rain, but as we headed from the hills downwards towards home base, as far as, the dip near Victor and Port Elliot, you could see what looked like it was rain, but I think it was more ocean mist type stuff. So it was very interesting. And good morning, Diane. And I'm still having some trouble because of transitioning with daylight savings. Has never been a good time for me. I'm not a fan of daylight saving. So I don't like the earlier time slots and how we have to shift our time to suit business. Share to your group only because personal page is personal. And I think that's a fair enough call there, Jonette. I don't have any issues with that. So thank you for sharing in the first place. It's lovely to have this shared out further and further, because I'm finding that with the tools that we use with our cards and tuning into our intuition, practicing that more frequently, daily, do it. We do come together. Oh, happy birthday, Keza. We do come together with stronger sense of connection with our spiritual guidance, our spirituality, in whichever way we like to set ourselves. First thing in the morning is this way for me, and I just love it. So it may be evening in other places of the world, of course, too. Good morning, sis. Lovely to see you, Eunice. Wonderful. Beautiful photo there in the corner. Love it. Your little avatar. It's beautiful. And Jonette, it's your birthday as well. Oh, that's wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. Is that what you meant? The oops, happy birthday. Right. Yeah, Jonette. Now, this isn't for the individualised personal readings, the pick a card type thing. This is a general card spread reading. So I'll switch over to the cards. I have got them laid out already. So tune into your own intuitive senses to receive. We get out of that habit of listening for what Spirit is giving us, is guiding us toward. That's why I've been doing this for over 2 years now, and I know that the strengthening of what is that listen mode really does grow and grow and grow, so that your connection is more direct each and every time that you're tuning into that inner self. That's the soul center, that's the heart, and what is the third eye, or whichever way you sense that It could be just a solar plexus, a gut feeling that you're getting when you're receiving those messages, that you're hearing something, that you're seeing something in your mind's eye. Whichever way is the right way, if it's working for you and when it's working for you, okay? To get a reading for me, that's where, oh, wrong hand, hang on. Those connections are, you can, that one. You can book in whichever way. There's various options because I didn't realise the Facebook little sign was there. I wonder which one that one is. Let me have a look. Is it there? And I've got my eCam working again, so that's what that one is. What's that one? Not that. Not that. No, that's, I want to keep that one on. This one. Don't really need that because you're on Facebook. Most of you. Anyway, let's get and switch around to the, whoops, just got to find it, to the cards. Switch to that screen. It's supposed to come up with my cards. I took it away. Silly thing. And it's supposed to be picture in picture. Now I've got to do another option. Just pressing the buttons on my eCam. So usually it's been set, but because it had a reset itself, it's not. So, and I'm bumping my table, obviously, because that's what the wobble is. And there's the cards that I'm using, okay? So those are the cards, are the Gilded Reverie Lenormand, and that's the ones that I use. Kim, did I say good morning to you? I think I did. And it's a good afternoon from Janet. So, Janet, where was it that you are from? Did I see that earlier? No, I didn't. Be lovely for those who are new here to just mention where they're from, and even those who aren't, who are regulars, so that the newbies can see where everyone is from. That'd be a wonderful thing again too. I probably won't pop them up on the screen again, except Janet's I've seen. It's a good afternoon, really. What? Really happy to us. Yes, that's for your birthdays, isn't it? And here's Diane saying happy birthday to you ladies as well. So, oh, must be a bundle of them. Happy birthday to your sister too, Shaz. Good heavens. Many happy mums on the day today, wasn't there? Well, I'm assuming so. I know I was happy at the birth of each of my children. Good morning, Julia. Lovely to see you there. Whoa. Uh-oh, did I pause my pic? Not deliberately. Am I back again properly? And the cards are great today, Keza. I'll do the, takes a bit long to scroll up, to wait for the scroll. So wonderful, Janet. Thank you for that. So you're in South Carolina, USA. Great to have you here. And it is your afternoon, isn't it? Kathy, good morning. And you can now hear my dogs barking. Something's going past. Probably, a regular pair of walkers with their dog. So that's what that is. And Kim, you're in Heathcote, New South Wales there. And Kathy, I said good morning and thank you, ladies, for all the wonderful happy birthdays. Isn't it? Happy birthday to everyone. Now, what we're going to do is the cards. Okay, yeah, you love dogs. What big kids. Oh, they certainly are. I'm just going to move my table away from me a bit more because I seem to be bumping it frequently. And yeah, it slides. It's a folding one. I'm very lucky to have it. They are big kids. And hello to the puppies. Oh, thank you, everyone. And there we go. We just do that. And Diane, you're in Ballarat. Great. I love these cards that came out this morning. I think they're absolutely gorgeous. Kindness and love. We need to be more and more and more these days, moving from our heart space, because there's just too much of the fear mongering with everything at the moment. So everything else going on. So I figure, no, kindness and love. We've just got to learn to do that more and more and more instead of the fear. Still always reporting on numbers and things that are in here in Australia anyway, and I think people are just getting sick of it. We need to be learning to live with what is a virus. It comes down to the basics. Now, What we've got here, oh, Michelle. We have another name here, Michelle. Good morning to you too, lovelies. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. It's lovely to have all these wonderful wishes. Now, let's get into the reading. For here, it is a public holiday. Elsewhere, it might not be. I know in your afternoon there, Janette, it would be Sunday afternoon. But we're not here to just dawdle. We're here to actually look at this beautiful layout of cards. The Lenormand deck, as I mentioned here, it is the expanded edition. So there may be sometimes the extra card than what the usual 36 Lenormand deck presents with, which there is in today. So what we've got here in that, this here represents the home space. So we've got the heart in the home space. Perfect positioning. Here, this position represents the business or workspace, and we've got clouds in that this morning. This top card is the unexpected card. It's the energy around what might pop into your day or what needs to be done in that, out of a planned time, so to speak. We've got the mask there. Here in our role, this is what this represents, is us, ourselves. So your role today, it's got the dog in it. Beautiful card to have in there too. And as the outcome, that central energy. So it sort of sums up the day by the end of time that you might be reflecting at the end of the day, or it is starting the day with this energy, and it will complete and bring back its cycle. It's whatever way you want to understand this card. But I sort of do call it my outcome reflection model, the energy around that. And because it's central, it's just how you're understanding that. It is in the middle. It's the, is this the one that you focus on, or they're all actually bringing their energies together to be a completeness? So we've got the tree. Now, in the heart space for the absolutely, Jeanette, it is the perfect cards here. And we are almost having a party. 4 birthdays already mentioned. So happy birthday with all this beautiful energy. Moving into that heart space, really bringing in that love for self first. And that's not in the selfish way. It really is recognizing our own sovereignty, our own our own uniqueness, our own beauty, and that's not just within, it's what we're shining out too. So we're actually sending that energy to the world. Do you want it to be rubbish energy that you're sending to the world? Believe in yourself, love yourself, bring that self-nurturing into your life so that you can feel that wholeness of who you are, to be able to grow it and spread it out. Shine your light as the complete you in that loving center of heart, and let it glow and blossom like the flowers and roses, and because we've got spring here, so there's so much of that happening with the blooming of beautiful creation in the flowers, the wildflowers, the planted, cultivated ones, and the trees themselves, all those beautiful blossoming out and spreading, showing to the world how beautiful we are. Do that for yourself as well. Have that heart grow and expand, which is in this picture, you can sort of see the arches growing up the top there, and just that right from the center, and even in the center of that, and the center of that starting seed of what is the love, expanding that heart, the one that the swans themselves are making on the inner and the outer. Just allow that expansion. Bringing that into our workspace can move that energy that might seem like it's dull and dark and depressing and like it's work, really hard to do, all that seems to be holding the energy in that little corner, bringing it out and shifting it with the beautiful energy of that heart space, and what the tree is moving through with its story, and taking it from that darkness and into the beautiful sunshine, bringing it into that space of glorious light. And as we know, which you can't see properly here because of the type of light, it really does move into that gorgeous flight, freedom, all that space, all that beautiful golden gem-like gorgeous colors in the sky. If you look skyward today here, yeah, look, it is cloudy. It is wintry looking. It's almost like that centre space there. But you know that beyond that is the sunshine, the other side. You know that beyond that is the beautiful blue colour of the sky. In all its beauty, nature really brings all that is, in its cycles, in the perfect stages to create what is our gorgeous Mother Earth. We know that we need water and sunshine for everything. Here we've got it for the tree. The trees and the tree itself is putting its process into place to create the oxygen we breathe and filter through the waters and all of that into what it draws up from what falls. It gets filtered into Mother Earth. It gets drawn up into its trunks. And I'm giving the tree explanation out of place. So Spirit wants me to bring it into this story, into this line of explanation, because it really does have all of the process of what we are, who we are, and the world we live in, and the creation of it. It is the tree of life there. And here we have it starting in our home space, from that heart space, bringing it out and sending it out into whatever lengths, depths, the distances we want it to as far as our energy goes. So, and absolutely, yeah, they are the perfect cards. It is foggy here as well, Keza, but we know that it moves on. And Kathy, look, our heart goes out to you. You've received the news that your son-in-law's granddad passed away. May he have had a beautiful and wonderful, long-lived life in that process of his living too. And exactly, Michelle, we are all connected, even in the energies of reading that someone has passed away. It's a soul who's moved on to those further, never, wherevers. None of us can say categorically, absolutely certainty, except with that inner knowing that there is something else besides this living in this body. And there is another side. There is the other side. There is heaven. There is whatever we name it. Here we have that setting free already in process. Each and every day as we pass through those moments, that living moment of, seconds into minutes to hours and whatever, we are actually moving closer to that next step, aren't we? That next stage beyond what is this body. And setting whatever process into place for that next step. Each and every experience that we have is part of that. And as we come into those moments where things like that message from you, Kathy, it's an unexpected message in the centre of what is a lovely chat stream. It's the perfect cards. It's foggy, then your message, and then we're all connected. And we are looking at these experiences that we have. There are these moments in the unexpected that will bring us to finding what is the depth, what is the real message in what's happening. We need to sit with those times to look further, look for the detail, look for what's the bigger meaning in it, so that we can get further into that self-understanding, to the understanding of what might be happening in this world that we're needing to be sharing and learning. And I do believe it's highly connected to expressing and experiencing our love, our heart center, and sending that out further and further to dissipate the fear. We still need a balance in our life. It needs that is needing, to be filtered through to get that next process happening. That each and every one are part of each other. Okay. And that's exactly right, Kathy. He is at peace now and no more suffering. And imagine him on the other side of that veil, waiting for those who are next to come as well. In his experience, he'll be there welcoming the next. And that's just my understanding and feeling around the process, the cycle of how we are living on this earth, and then we move on to the next. And some return for new lifetimes. We each have our own different understandings on that. Whichever way you understand is right for you. Okay. And here we have that loyal, in our role, we have this loyal, wonderful dog ready to play, ready to just jump in and be companion. So much unconditional love in the eyes of a dog, in the heart of a dog, in the playfulness of the dog, in being ready each and every time. I'll walk out the door and I'll have the two dogs being so excited that I'm back in the room. They probably would like it if I went to play with them and throw a ball on the rest. But I don't have the energy for that. Well, probably 5 seconds of it, that type of thing. But what time you can give to another, what time you can give to yourself as well, and accepting, receiving this love from others as well, whether it's just from your dog or whether it's from other people. We are in relationship with people. That's how our whole nature is structured. It is for the experiences and emotions and feelings and love as our main central. This soul is here to experience love. Your soul is there to experience love, connection, and being part of this beautiful cycle of what is our experiences on earth here. That gorgeous rainbow, all the possibilities that we've got, being the best you, being the best me that I can be, and connecting together in whatever way that's going to be. And so you've lost your beautiful girl about 4 weeks ago. So appropriate. Thank you for sharing that. It really is. Look, we are here to experience all forms of our emotions. We're here to love. That love makes us vulnerable. It does allow us to experience the sadnesses and grief, but it's the joys and the happiness and the memories and the experiences. Every single experience is meant to be lived fully. So your fur baby. Beautiful. They're just as close to us as our in people babies as well too, so it doesn't make it any less an emotion to experience, does it? So thank you so much. Oopsie, what have I done there? I've just done something. Have I done the right thing? No, something's not quite working with my eCam. I'm hoping I haven't frozen. That's the thing. Have I? No. Well, let me try that button. Is it doing that, or is that the one I'm on? That must be the one I'm on. Let me see. Oh, now I've got it. I was on the right one, and I didn't need to add that. So if I go like that, pressing the buttons. I've just pressed the wrong one, which was fine. That is fine. So thank you very much, everyone, for being here for this length of time. It's made it a long reading, but I think with anything that we are trying to understand, sometimes it just takes that little bit more. And it's certainly what Spirit's led me to share with you, because that's how I rock. That's how I do these readings. So, and I like that, Michelle. Sometimes they're better company than humans. Look, I'd have to 100% agree with that one. I've had some beautiful fur babies over time, and you're so right. They look at you and they just seem to understand everything, don't they? And if they don't, they just show love. That's what my experience has been with the fur babies. It's beautiful to share that with us. So thank you. So each and every one, thank you, Keza. Oh, and Kathy, you lost your fur baby cat 4 weeks ago. Oh, my goodness. It is. It's something that we each and every one of us, you miss your puppies. You took your separation many years ago, but they've both passed now. Lots of pets. Yeah, look, I had the same thing happen with my ex keeping. He didn't take. He just kept the 2 favourite puppies with him for that time. That until they too passed, 16, 17 years old. It was wonderful to have the experience, but it's shared. Still have the memories. So thank you, Michelle, and everyone have a great day. Have wonderful birthdays, each and every one of you. Certainly have some rain happening here right now. So I'm going to go and get a jumper on because I've just got short sleeves on and it's getting a bit cool. So thank you, each and every one of you. So just keep being the best you that you can be. And if you need to follow through with other tools that help you with your guidance or to know what your messages are, keep an eye out for those signs. And sometimes it is the symbols or a song or something that pops in unexpectedly in your day that you know that your spirit connections, that your spirit guidance are connecting with you, or that someone from the other side is connecting with you, showing you that they are still present and keeping an eye on you. There's so many, excuse me, there's so many different ways and means that are used. Just have an awareness around it, open your mind to it, and tap into your own psychic abilities. Party time for you, Keza. Thank you, Kim. Thank you, thank you. And we'll see you tomorrow morning around the 8 o'clock. So bye for now and namaste. I've got this one up to show you again. Bye-bye.